Assalamu alaikum students, this is Mukhtar sir. This video is for class 9th, subject geography, and you are welcome in online classes of Fayaz Educational Institute, Nogam. The chapter is chapter 3, drainage. We'll start it with some terms like drainage. Drainage is basically described as the river system of an area. Another term is drainage basin. Area drained by one single river is called a drainage basin. Water divide is an elevated area like mountain or an upland. We separate two drainage basins. Another term is river system. A river along with its tributaries is simply called as river system. When we look at the rivers, while flowing on the surface of the earth, they made certain type of patterns. When we look at the patterns which these rivers are made, the important ones are didentic pattern. This is here in the left side, and the pattern shown on the photograph is didentic pattern. To the right side of this didentic, it is trellis pattern. At the bottom, it is a radial type of drainage pattern, and the left one is the rectangular type of pattern. When we see the river of a river, it has been divided into three stages: upper stage, middle stage, and lower stage. The another name to this stage are mountain stage, valley stage, and mouth stage. So far as the rivers are concerned, the source point of a river is called as the starting point, rather is called source of a river, and where a river merges with a water body, larger water body like sea and ocean, the point is called delta. In its upper course, a river made certain features like waterfalls, V-shaped valleys, gorges, canyons because of down cutting or erosion. In the middle portion, due to erosion and deposition, the river also made certain features like meanders, oxbow lakes, braided streams, etc. In the lower course of a river at the mouth stage, due to heavy deposition, the river made the deltas, which is basically the triangular in shape. It resembles to the mathematical symbol delta. That's why these features are called as delta. Now here is a map of India. Here we are. It is this map shows the different rivers there in different parts of India. At the top we have Indus River, and it is joined by a number of tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Satluj. To the right side, it is Brahmaputra, and in the middle it is Ganga. To the south of Ganga, it is Narmada. To its south, it is Tapi, and to its south, it is Godavari. Then it is Krishna, then Kaveri. These are the important rivers of India. And if we look at the another side, here in the Bay of Bengal, it is Mahanadi. So the important rivers are there shown in this very map. Now let us see the rivers of India. Due to its physiography, the Indian rivers have been divided into two categories: the Himalayan river and the Peninsular river. As far as the Himalayan rivers are concerned, these are perennial rivers. The water in these rivers flow throughout the year. These rivers are mostly rain-fed, snow-fed, as well as rain-fed. The maximum volume of the water in these rivers discharged into the seas, 70% is the ratio. As far as it includes also the 5% water from the central Indian rivers. There are some rivers from the peninsular region which joins the Ganga, and that's why I am saying that 5% water which discharged into the seas includes from the central Indian rivers. Now the important three rivers of Himalayan region includes Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. These rivers are also joined by number of tributaries as their river course is very long. Now the river Indus. So far as the river Indus is concerned, it is one of the most important river in the world. It has its source in Tibet near Mansarovar Lake. It enters the Indian territory through Jammu, Jammu Kashmir region, but now it is the Union Territory of Ladakh through which enters in the Indian territory through a gorge. The important tributaries which join us this river there include Zaskar, Soyak, Hanzana, and as far as this river is concerned, it flows through Baltistan, Gilgit, and emerges from the mountain of Atog. Number of these tributaries also join this river in different parts, like Satluj is a tributary of river Indus, B, Ravi, Chenab, Jhelum. All these tributaries meet the Indus river little above the Methankot in Pakistan. Now, after this, the Indus river flows southward and ultimately meets the Arabian Sea. When this river leaves the Indian territory, it firstly goes to the westward, but it takes U-turn after entering the Pakistan. So far as the length of this river is concerned, its total length is around 2,900 kilometers, and it is among the largest rivers of the world. As far as its basin is concerned, maximum basin of this river is there in Pakistan. It is around 67%. Only 33.3% basin is there in India, and the regions which are there in India which share this river basin include Jammu and Kashmir, but now basically it is Ladakh, rather Himachal Pradesh and Punjab. There is a treaty between India and Pakistan on the water. In this water treaty, it is called, which is made between the two countries in 1960. According to the treaty of Indus water, only 20% water can be used by India, and rest of the water is supposed to use by Pakistan. So the water is used, which we are allowed to use from this very river, is used for irrigation purposes in Punjab, Haryana, and some parts of Rajasthan, particularly the western parts of Rajasthan. Second important river of India is the river Ganga. It has very much importance as far as the religion Hinduism is concerned. It has a very important role in Sanskrit mythology, and this river has a source. Its source is Gangotri Glacier, and water from the Ganga has a rescuer property that any water mixed with even the minute quality Ganga water becomes Ganga water. So these are the thoughts of Hindus about this water. Now, as far as this river is concerned, it is joined by numerous tributaries. The important ones are Yamuna, Gomti, Gagra, the Gandak, and Kosi. And as far as the Yamuna is concerned, it is one of the important tributary of river Ganga. It rises from Yamunotri Glacier, and it flows parallel to Ganga up to longer distance, but it meets with the Ganga at Allahabad. And Gagra, the Gandak, and the Kosi are the tributaries of river Ganga, which comes from the Nepal Himalayas. These rivers not only bring heavy amount of this rain water for river Ganga, but they are also responsible for creating havoc due to floods in the northern plains, in the Gangetic plains. But at the same time, these rivers are also responsible for enriching the soil in the Gangetic plains. The tributaries of the peninsular uplands which join this river Ganga includes Chambal, Betwa, San, and Damodar. All these rivers are coming from the semi-arid regions of the peninsular India. Now, these rivers do not carry